Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Shamrock Valley. Apologies, I'm not feeling my greatest at the moment. So let's crack on regardless. Last episode left it on a bit of a cliffhanger. We sold some silage at the BGA and we made £18,360. And also in the field we made some hay that didn't actually turn to hay. It was still grass and it's actually turned to hay now. So now we can row it up and we can bale it. But as we've got some money, we can go over to the shop and make a purchase. So we'll just head up to the shop now. And I've been saying it for the last few weeks now that we're going to buy a new tractor. So I think I'm going to purchase a new tractor. And we haven't got a great deal amount of money at the moment. And I wish we could buy one of these, but we haven't got the money to buy one of those at the moment. But it's very nice regardless, because we've only got 39,000. So we're going to go for one of these. This is a Deutz-Fahr Agrostar. It's 27,799. So we can get one of these. It's 143 horsepower. Yeah, 143 horsepower. So it's plenty powerful enough for what we want. It's got working lights. Look, gone for wide tyres. We'll probably get a front bucket on it at some point. Sounds fantastic. It's got a really nice throaty sound on it. So yeah, this is going to be sort of like a tractor that goes around, feeds the animals and sort of does a bit of mowing and stuff and does baling and things like that, bits of carting and things like that. We'll probably use the Massey for doing things like planting and things like that at the moment. It's just to try and keep some of the hours down, just as an extra tractor, and we'll see how we get on. So what we're going to do this morning, all the animals have been taken care of. We're going to windrow all the hay in this field down here. Then we're going to bale it, and then we'll collect it all up because it's due to rain in the next couple of days. So we're going to stick it in one of our in one of our sheds, so it's nice and dry. Just open this out and get it switched on. Get it lowered. That's it. So yeah, got quite a bit to do today. Is that it? That's it. Let's get the camera out. So yeah, so we'll have to see how we go. Like to have got a different, spend a bit more on a tractor, but at the moment we can't really afford to. And I think this is quite good for a tractor, for sort of like a basic tractor. Quite happy with it. It's probably one of the most cheapest tractors that you can... Well, you can get a tractor for about 14,000. There's plenty of other ones you can get that are even cheaper. But I think, for what it is, I think it looks quite a good tractor, to be honest. So I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse while we windrow all this up. So if I can ever get out of this corner of this field. So we'll speak to you shortly after this time lapse. If I ever get out of this corner of this field, speak to you soon. So the other silage bales aren't far off being ready, so we can get those loaded up later. I'm just bringing down our bale trailer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to load up our wool shortly, but I'm going to bring this down here because I'm going to do that later. What I'm going to do is, because we've got quite a few bales of silage and hay at the moment, we've got so many bales dotted here, there and everywhere. I'm going to hire an auto stacker bale trailer at the moment, because it's just going to take me so long to just pick all these up by hand, and because I've got silage as well in the other field as well. So I'm going to nip up to the shop. I'm going to take the windrower back as well, because I don't need that now. That's done for now. I mean, there's no point keeping that at the moment. Our grass is quite short. We're just going to get a daily fee on that if we keep hold of it. Sheep's decided he's going to walk through it. We haven't got a massive amount of money at the moment to get daily fees. So yeah, I'm going to get an auto stacker. It's going to be one of the cheaper ones, because again, we haven't got enough money to get like one of the fancy ones, and people are going to go, oh no, you're going to get an auto stacker. I'm sorry, but there's too many bales at the moment, and I'm not feeling 100% at the moment. We all do it, I'm afraid. So yeah, if you haven't seen these before, some of them are quite good actually. It's a lizard one. It is. I'm just going to return the windrower. So that's been returned. So this is the auto stacker we're going to get. It's going to cost us $479 to hire. So yeah, that's going to save us a lot of time. So we're going to get that for now. We can use that to take the silage down to the biogas plant as well. So I'm going to do a bit of a time lapse now. Right, down at the BGA now, just unloading the silage. I'll dump those there. Don't know how long's left on these now. Just going to have a quick look. Don't think they're quite turned to silage yet. Hang on, that's not quite right. Let's have another go. Right, so we've got an hour, less than an hour to go. Okay. Let's have a quick look on some of the other ones. Less than an hour. Okay, so I think what we'll probably do is we'll take this trailer back up, take it off higher now. We don't need it, everything's all where it needs to be, and then we can go and load up the wool. We can go and sell that, and while we've got the telehandler down here, we can load all the silage into the biogas machine. So back up at the sheep pasture now, going to load these wool pallets on. So yeah, the price is going to start dropping on the wool, I think, because we're in late spring now. We're not going to get many wool bales now, so I'll get these loaded up and I'll see you shortly. So just turn up at the wool factory now, so let's have a look, see how much we're going to get for the wool. It's a little bit tight in here. These are a nightmare to reverse, so it's best to come in forward and what's that? 3.5 grand. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Just over 3.5 grand. Right, we'll go and get the sort out the biogas plant now. Head down there. And I won't leave it on a cliffhanger for Seaboard this week. I promise I won't leave it on a cliffhanger for him. It's alright, we'll head down to the biogas plant now. Let's have a look, see if these have turned to silage yet. They have. That's good timing, that is. Right. That wasn't planned at all. Honestly, I assure you that really wasn't. Right, I'll get these loaded up and I'll see you back at the farm. I'm sure you don't want to see me load all these up. You've already seen me do it once. So we've got 14 here, and last time we had 17. So how many do you reckon we get? How much money we're going to make on these? Right, just going to do a little bit of spraying. I'm not going to show you all of the spraying. I've got a few weeds in some of my crops, in some of my crop fields. Going to pick up one of these herbicide tanks. These quite cheap. These are the cheaper ones than the base game ones. These are one of the modded ones. These 3,000 litre tanks these are. So I'm going to spot spray a couple of my grass fields, and I'm going to fully spray all my other crop fields. I am actually, in real life, I am actually qualified to spray pesticides and herbicides, believe it or not. I have my PA1, PA2 and PA6 crop spraying. So this is what's called spot spraying, where you literally just spot spray the weeds. It's kind of cost effective, I suppose, in a way. You're not spraying the whole field. I come from like a horticultural background rather than agricultural. But it's the same sort of principles it is. And I've used crop sprayers like this before. I have big boom sprayers. So I'm going to go up to my other crop field. That's the one. I couldn't think what the word was. Yeah. So I'll head up there now. Oh, sorry, I'm not really with it today. I'm struggling. So yeah, on this field I'm going to spray the whole field. It kind of, what it will do is, I don't know how, because seasons has changed quite a bit on this game. There was a few, I think there was a few little errors with, well, a few little bugs with it, because on some maps, if you sprayed the whole field, sometimes you got weeds, sometimes you didn't. And in real life, if you sometimes spray certain chemicals, if you spray the whole field, yes, sometimes you will get weeds, but if you blanket spray a field like this, sometimes you won't get any weeds at all. Sometimes you will, but sometimes you won't. But I found on this game, a lot of the time you would still get weeds, even if you did blanket spray on the game. So this is going to be a bit of a test. Like I say, on the other grass fields I've spot sprayed. On all my other fields I'm going to blanket spray on all my crops fields. So we're going to see if we get any weeds on any of these fields. So I'm going to see you guys later. So we've sprayed all the fields now. That's that done. Going to head up now and park up for the night. And we shall see how much money we'll get from the biogas plant. If I can park this tractor today. The Austin Powers 50-point turn at the moment. Cool, these planes are blooming loud. House is built on a flight path. Right, the suspense is killing me. How much money are we going to get? How much money do you reckon we're going to get? Come on, Seabour, how much are we going to get? Right, it's just turned midnight. And we've got £15,120 from the biogas plant. And there's all our bills. Marvellous. And a bit of money from the bees. Right, thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like buttons and the subscribe buttons if you haven't already. Until the next time, we shall see you soon. Nighty night.